Finding a good deal on a new home is always a priority, so is looking into a distressed property a good idea? Here to talk about it is Stephen Antoni, president of the Rhode Island Association of Realtors. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So I understand RIAR often reports sales of distressed properties. What does that mean exactly for people in the market? Well,
distressed properties we refer to as the foreclosed properties and the short sales. And of course, if somebody doesn't meet their financial obligations, as prescribed in their mortgage, the bank will take back the home, foreclose on it. So foreclosed property the bank actually owns. There's another way of cooperatively doing that with the bank called a deed in lieu of foreclosure. And then, of course, the homeowner can sometimes negotiate with the bank to actually take less money that is actually owed on the house, and of course that's a short sale.
Right. So are these good deals for buyers, would you say?
Well, they can be, but there's a lot of things you need to be aware of. A lot of these properties are sold in as-is condition.
Right.
If the bank owns it, they're certainly not going to send handymen out doing work. So a lot of times you may think you're getting the deal of a lifetime, and then there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Sometimes these properties have been vandalized. The damage can be pretty extensive at times too. So you really need to prepare and know what you're getting into.
So is there anything else people should know about this? Would there be a certain type of buyer, maybe, that you'd say someone who does handiwork, maybe? So you're not putting more money into it by hiring people?
Well, sure, if you are handy, but even then, that's not the whole picture. Mm-hmm. I mean, the properties that are out there, sometimes the financing that's available for them is a little more difficult to get to. But now, because there's so many distressed properties that we're going through, though, the banks, even the federal programs that are available for people are out there for people to get mortgages to do the fix-up work. But again, even still, sometimes you step into this property, maybe you bought it at an auction and there's liens on the property that
Right.
you now inherit. So it's something that I would advise people to make sure they get a good realtor working for them. They even have an attorney doing some of the title work to make sure that there's not a history that's following with the property.
Some good advice, for sure.
But again, really too, if you're emotionally and financially prepared to buy a property, the stars are in alignment. Now there may never be a time like there is right now to purchase a home. So home ownership has been proven to be the best long-term investment out there, and it's available now.
It sure is. Well, thanks so much, Stephen, for joining us. And for more info on home buying or selling, you can head to our website at foxprovidence.com.